My name is Lisa Crutch. I'm 53 and I'm originally from New York, but I live in Orange Park, Florida now. Being from New York, people would assume that I am a New York Giants fan, and oh, how wrong they are. I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan.
And for the Philadelphia Eagles, the long drought is over.
I didn't want to be a Giants fan. My whole family was. So what's the fun in that if everybody's rooting for the same team? So I wanted to be different. The Eagles, my team, and the Eagles are champions whether they win it or not. They're the best team out there. I was in the Army for 8 years, and I was deployed to Iraq from 2004 to 2005. I was an E5, which is a sergeant. I was a truck driver. When I went there, that was my job. But when we got to Iraq, they informed us that they no longer needed truck drivers. So we automatically became gun trucks. We would escort whomever, wherever, safely. So I designated myself the 50 cal gunner, and being on the back of the gun truck, being the person that has to shoot to make sure that the convoy got to where it needed to be to keep the soldiers safe, then that's what I was gonna do. The things that I did, I had to do that to survive. Just because I came home from Iraq, this stuff doesn't go away. You know what I'm saying? It's still here. Transitioning part from military to civilian was a very, very long process. I can transition from Lisa to Sergeant Crutch very easily, but transitioning from Sergeant Crutch to Lisa, it's not so easy. The only way that I'm able to sit and tell you this today, honestly, is because Wounded Warrior Project taught me how to transition. And because I didn't know what PTSD was, not knowing that I had it, it was affecting me really badly. I try to get people to see that there's a such thing as invisible wounds, because someone says to you, Lisa's a disabled veteran, and then you see me. Just because I look fine doesn't mean that I am. 2020, I like to say this was a wash. I try to stay away from so much because I don't want to put myself in a position where my PTSD will sort of like flare up. I definitely think that there are similarities between the NFL and the military. The team effort, they have one goal, they move as a unit, and for me, it's the camaraderie.
One steps up, avoids it, throws to the end zone, caught!
Over the years, the Philadelphia Eagles went through a lot of quarterbacks, and Carson Wentz, he's done an excellent job. So I would have to say that he is my favorite player, and as long as he's there and he's the quarterback, he's going to continue to be my favorite player.
That is a guy that put everything on the line every time he ran the ball.
We have someone from the NFL who would like to speak to you.
Hello, Lisa. How are you?
Hi!
We just wanted to say thank you for your service, not only when you were in the Army, but also what you're doing in the Wounded Warrior Project. For me and from really the entire NFL, I think that's so cool to see how you came back and realize there's a platform for you to help make a difference in helping people that are going through the same things that you fought. Can't imagine the experiences and the things that you've endured and gone through. And I know some people call us as athletes heroes, but I don't like when people say that, because it's people like you that are willing to really sacrifice and give of themselves in a real way that are the real heroes.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, this was the biggest surprise. You didn't say the quarterback. Oh my gosh.
People like you that make this game fun to play for, but also these opportunities and these interactions that make it really special.
I appreciate that.
That's right. Amen. So thank you so much, and God bless.
Oh my God. Just the fact that he would just take time, to even if he would have just sat there and waved and said, "Hey, Lisa, thanks for your service," that would have been, way, way more than enough. He was literally in my home, and he talked to me like he knew me. Who does that? Carson Wentz is my favorite player, hands down. Fly, Eagles, fly. That's my favorite player.